Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Donna here, and we're going to do a little wreath therapy today, as the hardworking mom would say. On Sunday she always said she's doing wreath therapy. Well, I think we could all use some therapy, so let's get busy and work on a wreath today. Now, I didn't know which one I wanted to do first. With my haul, I had talked about several, but I decided to do the one for my family room door first, and that's going to be a bubble, because the wreath hook on my family room door is empty right now. So I'd like to put something up there. At least I already have things in the other spots, and the wreaths I'm making will be change outs for them. But I don't have one up in the family room right now. So I'm going to be using that pretty blue mesh. I already have it on the mesh roller, so I can't pull it over to show you. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use for a bow. This is the ribbon I really think is pretty. Or I have this one. Oops, sorry. The thing is that this one here, the blue is closer to the blue of the mesh than this one. So I'm going to just see what it looks like at the end and decide which one I want to use for the bow. So I'm going to get you down to the counter, and we're going to get busy making a bubble wreath. We've made them before, but it's still fun to make them again. I'll be right back. Hang in there. Okay, I think I've got you in frame here now, if I can keep you that way. 14-inch frame from the Dollar Tree. Boy, and I was looking at my stash, and I'm going to have to get some more pretty soon. I use a lot of these. And this is the mesh that I'm going to be using. It's that ombre mesh, and it's in blue tones. And you'll see it, I think, a little better once I've got a few bubbles made. So let's start by gathering up the top. And I'm just going to go around one of these crossbars with a zip tie. I'm going the middle two rings, and I shall go around that. Get up there. There we go. And give it a nice tight twist. And because it's on that crossbar, that's going to keep that one from moving. Okay, you want to get your edges underneath. Make sure your edges are underneath. And I am going to go 10 inches. I think you can see me right here. And I'm going to push right back to where I was. I'm using white pipe cleaners today. Doesn't make any difference really what color you use. They don't show. Right now I'm doing 19 to 29. And back to the beginning. You hear my air conditioner going in the background. We are supposed to have record heat here in Florida this weekend. I guess it's the time that we're breaking all kinds of records, some not so nice. Let me get this one cut off here. Now, some people say that their bubbles are loose and they're not, they don't seem as tight. Well, very honestly, it has to do a lot with the type of mesh. Some of the meshes that have jute in them, the ruffles come back and stay a lot tighter. I mean the bubbles. And something like this mesh, it's a very loose mesh, so it tends to puff out more. So really, it's not all into your technique. It's sometimes it's just the kind of mesh. If you want a tight bubble, try using some mesh that has a jute. This is going to be a pretty one, I can tell already. Blue is such a happy color. Of course, I grew up with white hair and blue eyes, and like most other blondes, blue was the color of choice until I got kind of tired of wearing blue. And I like a lot of the colors now. And of course my hair is still blonde, with help. Whoop. And every so often I will take one of these. As you see, I'm going to twist the back. Let me get this, it's not quite equal. I'm going to twist the back nice and tight, and then I'm going to go up and twist two ones that I've been before, and that just helps to keep them uptight to each other. This is going to be nice. My baker's rack, of course, has Easter on it right now. But my lantern has a blue bow. I almost couldn't say that. And my couch is blue. So that's the color of choice in that room. Make sure you're pushing it up tight to the other one. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have got 7, and I am still in the first section. So this is mesh seems to be kind of thin, but we'll keep going with it. I think obviously as I get more on, there'll be less bubbles in each section. A jute mesh, I would probably get 6. Okay, I'm going to move to the next section now. I could squish another one in, but I think it will fill in just fine without it. Now this one, when I twist it, I'm pushing it up against that crossbar, and I'm going to twist it, and I'm going to twist it around the crossbar. Just to kind of attach it to that crossbar, and that will hold it in place. And every so often, I'll do it after I do this one, you need to just take a quick peek and make sure you still got your raw edges under. And they are. I was going to try doing this one all with zip ties. Ouch, I just poked myself with the end of one of these pipe cleaners, and that wire is sharp. I was going to try doing it with all zip ties, but any of you who've been with me for a while know that I can barely get them on straight half the time. So I thought I could do it, I'm sure. But I could be here all day doing it. This is really coming pretty, isn't it? Can you see the different shades of blue? And there are 6 sections on one of these frames. And generally speaking, I get in the 30s for bubbles. I lost the other half of that pipe cleaner. There we go. Around the middle 2, the middle 2, the middle 2. You can see. I'm moving on to the next section, and I will complete this section, and then I will continue off camera and come back when we're getting close to being done. Now again, I'm at a crossbar, so I'm going to do it really tight, and then I'm going to go around the crossbar, and that will hold it right there. It really doesn't take too long. Probably the fastest wreath to make, as far as getting the mesh on the frame, is a poof wreath. There are 18 poofs, 18 ties on a frame, work form, and it doesn't take long to make the poofs to go around. And then, of course, you have to go back and put ribbons, bows, ruffles, or whatever else you're going to put on it. And that's the difference, because it takes a little longer to go around the frame making a bubble. But other than a bow, you really don't put any other adornment on it, so you don't have to go back again and I pulled that one the wrong direction. There we go. You don't have to go back again and add more things. So once it's done, it's done. Oh, come back here. There we go. Pull it up. Pull it up to the other one. Give it a good twist. What do you think? Pretty, huh? Isn't that pretty? I saw where, right after I got my order from Craft Outlet, that they closed temporarily. They didn't stay closed, but orders, you know, historically for me anyway, my orders from Craft Outlet, I usually have enough ordered that I have the free shipping, which is FedEx Ground, I think. And it's usually fairly quick, within a week. And so what they have said is shipments might be slower because the truckers are busy transporting more necessary products. Like paper towel and toilet paper. You know, like with every other thing that happens of interest in the world, there have been jokes and stories, and you know, it's not anything to joke about. However, you have to keep a sense of humor. I think that's part of what keeps us healthy. Know what you're supposed to do, follow the rules. But it's okay to laugh occasionally. Laughter is good medicine. And I did read one little joke I thought was cute about how, you know, it wasn't going to be very long before all of these stores, the shelves were going to be stocked high with toilet paper that nobody would buy. Because who's going to buy toilet paper when they have a year's worth in their garage? Oh dear, I don't know who thinks these things up so quickly. There are a lot of people out there with a quick sense of humor. Okay, I'm done with this one. I'm going to continue around and I'm going to let you rest for a minute, and I'll come back when I'm almost to the end. So I'll see you in a few. Okay guys, here it is. But let me tell you a little secret. This is one of very few that I've made that I almost ran out of mesh. But let me show you something about a bubble wreath. When you're done, you can just kind of squish them all together, fluff them up, and I bet you can't tell where I started and where I stopped. It all looks the same. And this is how much mesh I had left. Woo! Okay, now we're going to make a bow. And I'm thinking I'm going to use this. I think this ribbon would be very pretty. And what I want to do is make a multi-loop bow with some long tails. Don't you think that'll be pretty coming down? So let me move this over here. And we'll get this little gizmo out. And I'm going to start by dovetailing the bottom. You see here? Okay, now I'm going to make maybe a 16-inch tail. So then I'm going to come down and twist. And there's my tail. Now let me just see if I can get you a little better for this bow. There you go. I think that's a little better. So now I'm going to make, I think I'll make 2 on each side at 5. There's 5 right here. And you come in and twist. And I get this tail out of the way. And I'll go over here till 5. And I will come in and twist. Okay, now we're going to make another one the same size. So you just want to go down to where the other one is. Come in and twist. Go down to where the other one is. Right there. Come in and twist. All right, so now I have 2 at 5. Now I'm going to make 2 at 4. So here's the 5 and here's the 4. I'm going to come to 4. And I'm going to come in and twist. And I'm going to go to 4. I'm going to come in and twist. Another one of the same. 4. Come in and twist. And another one over here at 4. 4. Come in and twist. All right. Now I'm going to make 2 at, no, I'm going to make 1 on each side at 3. So here's the 3 right here. Come over here and twist. And where's my 3 over here? Right here. Twist. No, I'm not going to twist this one because I'm going to end it here. And I'm going to make another long tail. I'll bring this one out so I can measure it. About to here. And we'll dovetail this end. Okay, now I'm going to get a zip tie. And I'm going to go underneath this whole thing. And I'm just going to start it and I'm going to just start spreading these out a little bit. Okay, now I need to get a long pipe cleaner. I'm going to pull this up a little tighter, pull it up, move this around to the back, and put this pipe cleaner through. And now I'm going to make it tight. Okay. Pull this out of there. Let's move this over here. Now I'm going to take this zip tie off. I was holding on to it while I was fluffing. Now I'm just going to come down a little bit through this to the frame. There you go. Let me bring you up a little bit. And you can put it on the top, or we can put it on the side and make the ribbons come down this way. That's pretty ribbon. And it brightens it up nice. So I'm going to take it up and put it on the wreath hanger, and we'll check it out. Be right back. There you go. I love it. And I like the bow on it. Lots of times I don't like the bows on bubble wreaths, but this is a pretty bow, and I like it at the top. I tried it on the side, and I like it better at the top. It looks really cute, and it's just enough brightness in here. So now my wreath holder is not empty anymore, and I have my room decorated with the blue. And you can see over here, decorated for Easter. And here's my lantern with the blue bow on it. And we have sequins set up here at the table. So I hope you enjoyed watching another bubble. They're really fun to make. Give it a try. I'll be back in just a minute with a few parting words. Thanks so much for stopping by. See you in a bit. So how was that? Did you have fun making a bubble? I did. And it's just nice to get back to doing something normal. You know, you really, at least I do, get tired of watching the news. It's all bad. And it's, I think, going to get a little worse probably before it gets better, but it will get better. And so we're just going to have to hang in there and sometimes do little things to celebrate. I'm going to cook a nice piece of steak tonight on the grill, and baked potatoes and salad. So it'll be nice. It just, you know, we don't have steak all the time, but it would be nice to have a nice steak meal for a change. And I have to show you, I got a new watch today. I actually got 3. There were 3 in a package for $18.99, so I'm not sure how long they'll tell time. But this one is rose gold. I think you can see. And one of them is gold, and one of them is silver. And I have to tell you, so now I know exactly what time it is. Not that I have any place to go, nor could I if I had some place to go, but I know what time it is anyway. So anyway, it's fun. And I got them off of Amazon. I'm not a person who gets expensive watches because I tend to do the dishes with them on and things like that. So anyway and anyhow, I hope you had a good time today. Please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. It helps my commercials like what you see, if they know you like it. If you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. And you'll see me every time I come out to play, which right now is 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Now this Sunday will be the last of our appetizers, and I'm not sure what it's going to be yet because I've got to find something that's here in the house. I'm not going back to a store yet. I did go to the store to get some groceries. We have special hours for us old folks. And I have to tell you, us old folks and a lot of young folks, younger folks, were in there at the same time. But everybody was being cautious and cognizant of what they needed to do. So anyway, everybody, I want you to play by the rules now. Play by the rules. This is how we get past this mess that we're in. And before long, we'll be outside. All of us will be outside enjoying the spring and the summer weather without the threat of illness. Until then, everybody have a great afternoon. Do yourself something special today, just for you or for your family. Take 10 minutes for a special just for you. And I'll see you again on Sunday. Until then, everybody play nice now. Love you. Bye-bye.